Now, something you can look at doing on your saltwater aquarium is what's called a wet skim water change. And that's a great way of polishing nutrients out of the water, particularly things like phosphates. Now, the way you do a wet skim water change is by turning your skimmer on full ball. Now, this is obviously not the case here, but if you actually really close this tap, and then this starts spewing out over the top, and it constantly spewing out and spewing out and spewing out, and then that leads off to a bucket or something, or the drain, or something that you can actually monitor, and you can actually use your skimmer to skim out heaps and heaps of froth, and therefore it will skim absolutely anything out of the water which is in the water. Now, this skimmer is set up fairly dry. Now, a dry skimmer means that this out is quite open, so therefore there's not a lot of pressure here. That way there's just a little bit of waste coming out, and the waste is very dark. If you're doing a wet skim water change, and I don't want to touch this, by the way, because I'd have to reset it, and that would piss the boys off. So then what we do is we'd close this tap off a bit, we'd give the skimmer a good clean, so it's frothing and frothing and frothing and frothing, and it's frothing out so much that this is coming out all the time, and it can fill up the bucket, or that could go to outside to a drain or whatever, and you can actually remove water from your tank via your protein skimmer. Now, you need to be present when you do that, because eventually your sump's going to suck dry, and that's something you're going to have to manage. But every now and then, doing a wet skim water change is a really great way of stripping your tank, getting out phosphate, getting out nutrients. Anyway, if you have tried a wet skim water change before, put a little note on the bottom of this video. Otherwise, if that's a new concept for you, give it a go and see what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.